Hello everybody and welcome to Wellness Warrior Wednesdays. My name's Tom Karamzalis and I'm here today in sunny Crete. The sea is just behind me. You can see it's a magnificent blue. The sky, which you probably can't see, is also a magnificent blue. The sun is shining. Summer is upon us right here. And what better place to talk about Channel 7 and their post today on Facebook that was going around about if you want to live longer, you're going to eat like the Greeks. In fact, not only that, they said the Australian Biology of Aging has told us to do so. What I loved about this report was it said that apparently carbohydrates and tomatoes are good for us. I'm going to say, yep, carbohydrates and tomatoes are good for us, depending on which carbohydrates we eat. My big concern and my inspiration for this post and helping you kickstart your wellness transformation or keep it going if you've already started it is I'm concerned people are going to grab onto this language that Channel 7 have used, which is carbohydrates are good for us, and everyone's going to go off tomorrow and eat the biggest bowl of pasta they can find or eat a big plate of sushi and get rid of the sashimi because they think, oh, well, just bring it on, and lots of potatoes and everything. My concern is people are going to get this, it's going to be misinformation, and it's going to screw with people's health and wellness. So what we're here to do today is make sure that people have got the facts right about carbohydrates, and not tomatoes. All right, tomatoes are good for us. Go get a good, healthy, organic, beautiful, fresh, ripe tomato, grow it in your backyard if you can, and eat it. Yep, they're great. We're going to talk about carbs today. Carbs are one of the three food groups, major food groups, one of the macronutrients. The other two being protein and fats. So absolutely, Channel 7, you've got it correct. We do need to eat more carbs. And the Greeks, and in particular the Cretans, the home of the Mediterranean diet, ate carbs. Carbs fuel our body. They fuel our nervous system. They fuel our brain. They give us energy. So we absolutely need carbohydrates. They help us with the digestion of protein and fats as well. It's an absolutely critical food group. Yes, we tick them. But what about if not all carbs were good? What about if some carbs were bad? There are absolutely plenty of carbs that are no good for us. So what I'm going to do right now, in 3 simple steps, 1, 2, 3, is I'm going to tell you how to make sure you get that information from Channel 7, which says if you want to live longer, eat like the Greeks, correct. And I'm going to help you on identifying carbs and eating the way the true Mediterranean diet followers eat, so you can kickstart your wellness transformation. You can eat carbs, you can be full, you can feel great and fantastic, and you're going to get it right. And let's start. Step 1, don't eat bad carbs. What's a bad carb? We're going to say a bad carb are white flour products, refined white flour products, bread, crackers, biscuits, anything in a box that's made of flour, processed. White rice, sorry all you white rice fans, white rice has been a really recent innovation in the Greek cuisine. It's not like, I get that sushi tastes wonderful. I love the taste of sushi. You can't just eat unlimited sushi amounts. So you're not going to eat white flour products, breads, bagels, crisps and all that. I just said those. Chips, anything that's got white flour in it. And also carbs that come from sugar products. Like if there's something that's processed and it's got sugars, whether they're naturally occurring or not, there's processed stuff, there's chemicals, there's preservatives in them. And the reason you don't want to be doing any of that is because when you're eating these types of products that I've just talked about, you're eating products that are high calorie density. So high calorie density basically means you go off and you eat let's just say you eat a couple of slices of white bread. Hello, cat. Hey! Get down from there, kitty. Sorry, we've got a cat that's hanging out with us here today. She's one of the local cats in the area. And so you're eating one of those, a loaf of white bread. Let's just say a hot dog. It's, one of those sweet buns. You eat the hot dog and you eat a big, let's say a foot long hot dog, a 30-centimetre hot dog for those of you in Australia. And you know what? It's got bad carbs in it. It's got white refined flour. It's got sugar in the bread. Who knows what's in the hot dog? Yeah, and you eat that. And you need a lot of that to be full because it just hasn't got density of nutrients, vitamins, minerals, fiber. There's none of that good stuff. So what happens is you need to eat a bucket load. You might not want to eat straight away, but very soon after, you're going to want to eat again. So first and foremost, you need lots more food when you're eating bad carbs. The second problem with bad carbs is because of their nature, because there's no vitamins, because they've been stripped of all the good stuff, because there's no minerals and nutrients and all that, it means that that carb, which is not familiar to the human body, the human body doesn't know what to do with it. You get the good carb, the body knows what to do with it, and we'll talk about those next. But you get this bad carb, and like in the white breads or in those processed products or in the sweet treats, whatever it's going to be, it's just sugar, and it comes into your body, and it's effectively just sugar. I know people say, "Oh, but it's a complex carb." You know what? It's going to turn into energy that your body doesn't know what to do with. Excess energy in the body, what does that turn into? Fat. So you put on weight because your body's turning this carb straight into fat, and then you need more food. So you need more food, so you're sort of compounding the problem. So the first thing is stop eating crap carbs, the refined ones and the ones that you get in processed and packaged products. Take a breath, and we go to step 2. Step 2 is identify food that has got good quality carbs, just like the Greeks and the Italians and other southern Mediterraneans had in their Mediterranean diet. Simplest one, guys, is fruit and vegetables. 3 to 5 fruit and vegetables a day was a common thing going around in Australia 10, 20 years ago. 9, 10 serves of vegetables and fruit. More veggies than fruit. Some of you are here shouting, but fruit's got some sugars in it. Isn't that going to turn into excess, energy and turn into fat? The good thing about fruit is, especially when you've got your peel on it and you eat it whole, I'm talking about eating the orange. I'm not talking about making juice, I'm talking when you're eating whole fruit and whole veg, there's fiber. We need fiber. And the thing with fiber is that it helps us absorb that sugar that comes out of the carbs. So it's a slower digestive process. Our body's been eating fruit and vegetables forever. It knows what to do with fruit and veg. And it's got lots of vitamins and minerals. They're micronutrients. They're the thing that we need to be healthy and to feel great. So eat lots of fruit and vegetables. Make that the bulk of your day. Ideally organic or at the farmer's market, because they've been fresher and there's less chemicals and preservatives in them, so it's easier for your body to digest. But number 2 is eat good carbs found in fruits and vegetables and make that the predominant staple of your day. Step 3 is... What's step 3? Step 3 is whole grains. Thank you, video person. Step 3 is whole grains and legumes. And this is where you round off your day. And the thing is with these products, the fruit and veg and the legumes and a legume, by the way, the common ones in Greek cuisine that I know are lentils, also known as fakes, fasolia, which are just beans, fasola, baked bean soup, is the other common one that is eaten in Greece. And then chickpeas, rivithia, is another common one. They're the 3 that I really use in my Mediterranean cooking. And the thing about these things is, yes, they're a carbohydrate, but they're so dense in fiber. They've got protein. So they're giving you like the perfect meal. There's fiber in them, there's protein. Your body knows exactly what to do. It's giving you good, sustained energy. It's helping you with the fruit and the vegetables get those micronutrients. And it's just creating this beautiful, dance between all of those macronutrients. And, you eat a plate of legumes, of chickpeas, and they're dense in protein and they're dense in fiber, and you have half a plate of those and you start filling up. They're low density calorie. So you get lots and lots of nutrients out of this food, and you just don't need that much of it. And if you eat a little bit more of it, it doesn't matter, because you've got your veggies and your fruit, and you just get full and you just feel fantastic. So the first thing is, your body knows what to do with the sugar and it's dealing with it properly from this carbohydrate. And the second thing is that it fills you up so you don't need as much food. We haven't talked about whole grains, which is the other one that I just mentioned in this skit. Whole grains, pasta and rice and all that, it's a myth. I get that that's what's on the menu today in a lot of Greek and Italian restaurants. And you know what? It's the type of pasta that you're going to be eating. Greek pasta, risotto is a good one that we eat. In Italian, it's risotto, or orzo. In English, it's risotto. And in Greek, it's kritharaki. If you get a really good quality, handmade or organic kritharaki, they're made from durum wheat. They're not made from refined white flour. they're easier to absorb. You know, hilopites, the bread that the Cretans ate wasn't a tip-top, you know, high-fiber white bread. They ate rusks made out of barley, out of these grains that haven't been refined, and they're made by hand, and there's not much processing. So you can have those, and yeah, they do have an element of fiber, but they're just a much better quality carbohydrate. And you know what? If you're going to have some bread, which I have bread, and it's a staple in the Greek diet, so if you can eat like the Greeks, you would eat some bread. Again, go for something that's out of a whole wheat, out of a, you know, like a dark sourdough rye, a beautiful, heavy, dense bread. Have a slice, maybe two, you know, with your meal. Eat it at lunch if you prefer, you know, rather than having it late at night. Have that to accompany your meal. Then, all of a sudden, you can live longer like the Greeks. You can live longer and like the Cretans that lived a long and healthy life. Because yes, you're having protein, you're having your fats, and you're having your fiber, and you're having your carbohydrates, which are essential to the diet, which are essential for a long life. Let me review those three steps. 1, stop eating the crap carbs. 2, eat lots of fruit and vegetables. 3, eat whole grain products and legumes that haven't been refined, that are natural. You know what? I'm about to start my lunch. Why don't you just join me? I've got a bowl of lentil soup. I've got some tomatoes, which are great for you. They've got fiber. They are a carbohydrate. They're a beautiful fruit. And some chickpea dip. Here we go. My modern take on the Mediterranean cuisine has a little bit of hummus in it. Chickpeas are fantastic. They're a superfood for me. They've got protein and fats and fiber right in this dish. Bit of bread, bit of wine. Hey, stine yasas, salute, cheers. If you want to find out more about how you can kickstart your wellness transformation and find out more about good carbs and bad carbs, you can send me a private message, or if you like, visit our website, medywellnesswarriors.com, and send a message to me. Otherwise, like and share the page. Comment underneath. Tell me what fruit, vegetables, legumes do you love. Here's to your wellness transformation. Check you out next Wednesday. I'm Tom.